If you ever watched Saturday Night Fever, you'll remember those opening credits. That was me on Friday morning as I struck my way into the gym, feeling like king shit of Turd Mountain. I let my ego take over and I tore through that workout as if it owed me money. That was a mistake. Good morning YouTube, it's your gorgeous sexy G-Love here, coming at you from a sunny and cool cemetery once again, somewhere in the southwest of the UK. The time is 9:30 on Sunday, May 24th, I believe, yes, 24th, 2026, and this is day 163 of my shit to fit transformation from a tired, overfed and essentially invisible 204 to a buffed up and head turning 185 pounds of twisted steel and sex appeal. So I previously lost 10.5 pounds of fat in 72 days. I then lean gained for around 11 weeks to wash away diet fatigue, repair connective tissues and regain lost strength and size. I'm back on that grind once again as of May the 4th, looking to lose 8 to 9 pounds of fat in around 8 to 9 weeks. I'll try and keep these updates brief, so do like, subscribe and stick around for the cheesy outro. So I got to bed last night at around 11:15 for 7.5 hours of pretty good sleep. Woke up this morning, weighed myself first thing, my weight came in at 191.75 pounds. That gives me an average weight for the last 7 days of 191.96, so just under 192. We are into the 191s as a rolling average, and this puts our body fat percentage at, I think, about 15.05. Just for reference, 191.75 is the threshold to drop into the sub 15% body fat range. That assumes that my lean mass is 163, which I believe at the moment is pretty much what it is. So yes, slow progress, but we are definitely headed in the right direction. Water retention today is medium to high. My watch is fairly snug. Energy levels are very, very low, despite my jovial appearance. It's still quite early. System fatigue is high. Aches and pains are also very high, although there's nothing joint or connective tissue related. It's all muscular, which is good. And what else was I going to say? Yes, hunger has been a non-issue. However, yesterday was probably one of the hardest days I've had for literally years, actually. Luckily, I spent the day by myself, and apart from when I was headed out to get my steps in, all I did literally is lay on my bed, unable to move, unable to literally motivated to do anything pretty much. Just like overwhelming fatigue and like negative thoughts and like that little bitch voice that a man can have on his shoulder sometimes when he's tired or when he's not feeling his best was just screaming in my ear just to go downstairs and just eat a load of potato chips or get a kebab or fish and chips, and like, why am I doing this? And all these negative thoughts. It was quite ridiculous. No matter how driven and masculine and put together we might think we are, when fatigue gets high enough, it literally robs you of all your drive and it just turns you into just a weak little bitch. So yeah, I wanted to quit yesterday, but one thing I have learned is that you never make a permanent decision on a temporary emotion. So I just sat with it, got through the day, didn't speak to anyone else, knowing that after a good night's sleep I would get some clarity and I can put it into perspective. So as I alluded to in the start of the video, I went into the gym on Friday feeling really, really good, and I just felt unstoppable. Everything just felt light, everything felt easy. I had a plan for my workout and I just put 1 to 2 reps onto every single set because I could, and I behaved as if I was in a massive calorie surplus. But all that achieved is that it put me into a really, really deep hole of recovery. So as it stands, what I've done is I've pushed back my halfway deload diet break for a few days, and I'm going to have 4 more workouts now. I'm going to have today, Tuesday, Friday and Tuesday, and then after that I'm going to take a 4-day deload and carb back up again and eat at maintenance to drop any water that happens to be there. And at that point, this will be around about the first few days of June. So by the 5th of June, I will have 4 weeks of dieting plus a deload of data that I can go through and figure out exactly what my calories need to be, and then plan my next 3 to 4 weeks after that to finish the cut. As it stands, I'm probably not going to be dropping into the 180s at the before the diet break. I'd like to see the low 190s, 190.3, 190.4, something like that as an average. And as for my workouts, what I'm going to do is today and Tuesday, I'm going to basically go at it by 90% of last time, so cut back a little bit. And then for Friday and Tuesday, the next time round, I'll see how I felt and then decide if I want to cut back again or just maintain. So yes, we made a mistake, we can fix it. Yesterday I just felt completely wiped out. You probably could have told from the video. I feel a bit better today, but all we can do is learn from our mistakes and take corrective action and just move on. So thanks for listening, guys. As usual, I'll put a link on the top right of your screen which takes you back to December 11th 2025 and my chubby little face at the start of this journey. That link will be right here. Otherwise, sit tight and wait around for day 164. That's fantastic. Thanks for watching again, guys, and roll the outro.